us to go towards Maricopa. We met some amazing people, we had a lovely time. We went and explored what used to be an ancient cave system, which is now what they call a natural bridge. And at night time you can see the glowworms for free. That was a really, really awesome experience. I got a little bit of footage. I hope I can edit it so you can see some stuff, but here's hoping. Today I'm going to give you a tour of the caravan. We're really happy with it and we really hope you guys like it. Our front door, we come up the stairs. Always take your shoes off. We come through here to the master bedroom. I'm really, really happy with how this turned out. It is just really comfy cozy in here in the evenings. There's not much room to film though. This is our bed, and this is also where the majority of storage in the caravan is. So with the caravan, when we bought it, it came with a sofa bed in it. If you saw the original video, you would have seen what it looked like before. We cut the legs off it, built a base, but kept the mechanism so that we can come up like this. Everybody has got a plastic bin for their clothes. This is Chevelle's messy one, this is my one, Tristan's one, and Heidi's one. If you want to reach something, there's another row at the back. You take one out, they're on wheels and they've got handles, so you pull it forward. Or if the thing you want is right on top, you lift it up like this and you can access it down the back there. It's really convenient. It's actually a really neat little thing. And of course,
it becomes a sofa.
It becomes a sofa. We put our laptop on here. This is where we keep shoes. Everybody's got a shoe cubby. This is Chevelle's. As you can see, it has no shoes in it. This is mine, Tristan's and Heidi's. Shoes don't live anywhere else except gumboots, which live in a bucket outside. That's it. But we sit the computer here, and this is lovely in the evenings after the kids go to bed. Just chill out in here, or on a sunny afternoon, and then you just fold it down. And it doesn't mess up the bed too much either. It's pretty nice. Then we come in here through to the dining area. This table, the legs shrink down so it can be coffee table size, which is convenient for the kids doing colouring in, or if we want to take it outside on a nice evening and things like that. It's very lightweight, so we can move it around, and the legs fold up if we ever want to take it away with us for picnics outside and things like that. Under here we've got, I'll show this one, we've got all of our storage for, this is the kids stuff pretty much. It's very messy because the kids come and dig in through here. This is books, this is games, and a torch. So they've got anything that a kid would have in a regular house. They've got a selection of books, they've got colouring in pencils, they've got games, card games, board games, puzzles, you name it, they've got it in there. It's pretty cool. This is Chevelle's area for his tools and things like that. CRC and things like that in there. And then on the other side it's the same sort of deal. And then it just all folds up nicely like this. This wall is made from pallets. This was my brainchild and I love the way it turned out. I'm really, really happy with that wall. They're really, really lightweight pallets. I searched high and low to try and find the right type of pallet for that. These are my curtains that I made. I made them, the caravan came with lots of really ugly old Venetian blinds, and I found these curtains. I got them for $8 at a secondhand shop. Then we got the galley or the kitchen area. This is my area of the house. Not that there's much house to go around, but this is where I spend a lot of my time. I've got a little bit extra bench space here, which is really convenient. This is our oven. It's got a separate grill, a gas oven, which is It looks very small from the outside, but it's actually really spacious. I've done a full roast in there, no problem. This is the hob. Not much to see there. 4 burners, exactly the same as you'd have in a house. And it folds down for more bench space when you're not using it. Let's talk about the fireplace. We've got the fireplace under here, so we had to sacrifice a whole cabinet to be able to put the fireplace in, but who doesn't want a fireplace? And it heats up really, really well. We've done cooking on here. It's quite nice. It's quite small on the inside, but it's a small house and it heats it up so quickly. 10 minutes flat, honestly, and this place is stifling in here when you get this fireplace cranking, and it's not hard to get it cranking. This is my cabinets. This is where I keep all my cooking and spices and things like that, cooking oil. This is, actually Chevelle should probably talk about that.
This is the mains board. That's the 240 volt system that the caravan's fitted out with. So I plug the circuit back into there and it powers up all the switches and the lights. Yeah,
there's not much else to see in here, but cutlery, anything that a normal house would have. I've got all my utensils. I don't feel like I'm missing anything at all. And then just pots and pans and stuff like that. Everybody has got 1 fork, 1 knife, 1 spoon, 1 cup, 1 plate, 1 bowl, and that is it. There is nothing else in here like that. This is what we're using as a fridge because our fridge met an unfortunate end. So this is our freezer that we use. So we've got plenty of room. We actually had got a whole half a beast in that freezer, and we just switch over ice packs every day. We actually use 2-litre milk bottles to put in here, and it keeps it nice and cold. There's no problems. We'll wait and see how that works out in summer. It's springtime at the minute and it's starting to heat up, so we might have to come up with something else, but it's working for us for now, and if in the future it's not working, we'll figure something else out. Easy peasy. This is my pantry. Up here we've got all the baking things. Everything is labelled so you can see everything at a glance. Easy peasy. I had Chevelle make these shelves for me. I took the measurements of what I wanted to fit in there, and then he made the shelves for me perfect. We got these baskets from Briscoe's, I believe. It was a set, and we just took the sides away and glued and screwed them in here. So we've got 4 baskets. 1 little basket for like teas, gelatin, baking cups. I do quite a lot of baking, so there's my baking things in there. Eggs, this is how we keep our eggs. They don't break. We've never once had any movement of the egg storage. Never had any broken eggs so far. And then we've just got pretty straightforward fresh produce storage down the bottom there, and right down the very bottom here, which is conveniently placed to collect all the stuff that's dropping from up above, is the solar. So we've got the battery down there. Again, that's probably better for Chevelle to talk to you about.
the battery is right at the bottom on top of the twin axles, so it's well centered. It's about 70 kilos, so it's quite heavy. So I've got it sitting in there, and the power board up here is in there with all the fuses and that. It's fixed in there, so if anything falls down, it's protecting it. But I can go over that in another video as to how we set up our 12 volt system to feed back into the 240 volt caravan.
Down here we've got the kids area. So this is Tristan's bunk. This is Heidi's bunk down here. So what happens is every morning Heidi makes her bed, we fold the bed away, and then they've got heaps of room down here to play. We had a train set up in here on a rainy day. It is, I'll show you how it works. The kids love doing this with me. Just unclip it at each end. And it folds, oh, a car. no problem, and then it's just a case of tidying up her blankets, making sure to put Cinderella facing up, and then her teddies, no problem at all. Then we've got here in the corner, we've got socks and undies. Obviously the pink drawer is Heidi's, the green drawer is Tristan's, and then we've got toys. This is Heidi's box. This is all the toys that Heidi has to her name, except for, we had a train set but we got rid of it. And we've got some Duplo that lives in the back of the ute. We wanted to keep it. There's not much room for it to live in here, and we felt if it lived in the back of the ute, we can bring it out on a rainy day and it'll be a novelty item. It's something that they can keep themselves occupied with in this small space that they don't see very often. If it was in here all the time, it would get in the way and it wouldn't be as exciting to them when it came out. So that's why that's in here. And then last but not least is the bathroom. So you can just push on this door. We haven't finished this door yet. This will be painted with a white gloss all over. You can just push on this door and come in to use the loo, or you can undo these locks and open up the whole door, which is what I'm going to do to show you inside. It shouldn't be there. So in here, this is our composting toilet. We built this. They're very expensive to get in New Zealand, and we don't have the option to go and buy a separator. In the States and probably in Europe as well, you can buy separators to make like a bucket toilet. You can't get that here. We were going to have to import one, so we actually made one ourselves. This is toiletries. As you can see, there's toothbrushes and stuff there. Mirror behind me. Toiletries and things live here. This is Chevelle's side. This is my side. Towels. Everybody has got one towel, but my thinking after having been in here for a couple of weeks is that we only need 2 towels. Chevelle and I are going to share. Tristan and Heidi are going to share. That's it. But for now we've still got 4 towels and they pack in here quite nicely. On this side we've got our shower. It's, you know, it's not great. The pressure's actually alright, but yeah, it does the job. We're all clean. The kids have a bath. I've got a big black bucket and I set it in there, and they have a bath one at a time. We do that maybe 3 times a week, and then Chevelle and I, we just have to perfect the 1-minute shower. We're getting pretty close, but yeah. The only problem in here is that it's small. Other than that, it's perfectly functional. We're really happy with it. Yeah.
And the blackboard for the kids to play with.
And the blackboard! I forgot to talk about the blackboard. They love the blackboard. They're only allowed to play with it when Heidi's bed is packed away, because I don't want to mess on Heidi's bed, but they really, really like the blackboard. I'm really happy with how it turned out.